Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Park Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So San Diego State's offense comes onto the field first today. There you see a favorite target in this offense, Jordan Napier. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Swings it out to his running back. At the 45, on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Working on the right. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They get to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to do. Get loud. 3rd down.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive. First drive, they go for it on 4th. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field.
And here comes the punt team.
On to punting away.
Let's see what he can do with it. There he goes. Open it up. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Running inside, it's Mitchell. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Makes a catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. They tried to let him work his man. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And there he goes. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes down the right side. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, San Diego. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quick completion on the out.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Panthers. What a play. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Card in the backfield. It's Sutton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aztecs in the hurry up.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's on target and complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Sutton. Picks up the 1st down. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Sheffield. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the 1st to keep the drive going.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Running inside, it's Sutton. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Unloads quickly. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Panther! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer, force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
And the Aztecs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
As a defense, you get so excited with those third down stops, and you throw the fist in the air, right? Forcing the fourth down, but you got to stay on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
With the catch, it's Brown. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
San Diego State.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And tackled there by the defense. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty.
Hey, kill it. 2-14 close. 2-14 close.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drop.
Snags it, and there's running room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aztecs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's low. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the move, it's Butler. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Panthers want to move quickly.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Bringing it back. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
That's caught. It's Napier. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the...
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gets the back moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Inside the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the...
Breaks away in the middle.